Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders saying, what's current? Bit of a serious show, but I think I'll get passionate about this show. If you saw the runner, you saw the headline, or the description of this video, the title, it relates to conscription, why there should never be a draft in America ever again. Ever again. There's no room for that. Both the New Orleans attacker, Jabbar, and the other gentleman, Livelsberger, were Army veterans. They were Army veterans. And this is what is so much, there's so much focus on, the sadness behind, suicidal veterans, and there's so much, things say, call 988 and everything like that. I just was talking about this. I didn't expect it to come into fruition, but I was saying, as a last resort, kill yourself. That's the final resort. If you're planning to kill 15 people, 30 people, 20 people by ramming your car into a crowd of pedestrians, consider your options. You can go to the VA, you can get psychiatric care, you can get different benefits, you can get all kinds of opportunities to clear your head and make sure your head is on right. You can take psychiatric drugs. I take psychiatric drugs. I have bipolar disorder. I'm from the United States Marine Corps. I'm a Marine. So these are two Army soldiers. They obviously had an agenda, even though the Las Vegas suspect, he unalived himself, as we like to say now. He committed suicide. He was the only one that was injured or killed in the whole situation. So my whole goal is to say that there should not be a draft. I met a man in Omaha, Nebraska. He said, yeah, everybody should be in the armed forces in America. Everybody should be in the armed forces. I just said, really? Okay. And I just kept it moving after that because it's just amazing. Hello, I'm not your brother. Which country? USA? Hi, are you a magician or what? Now you have all these questions. Everybody's got a question now. 36. Whoa. Got 36. But everybody's got a question now. You had free questions on New Year's Eve. I had a 4-hour show. You had the time to give me. If you want to send me a question, send me if you want to answer a question answered, hit my PayPal or my Cash App. I'll put up my Cash App. And then we can talk. It's going up. It's going up. I'm still putting it in. There it is. All right, bam. So this is what it is. This is what it's like. All right, babe, de Mahar, just don't care. Do you want from 2 people to 42? Yeah, I know. Have you ever had talent? Show me your talent right now. All right. Are you Dilba baby? Hi. Never been be a draft in America. I should let me correct that. Let me see if I can correct that. Let me see if I can correct that. 'Cause that's probably misleading. For all the new people coming on, it's up to 57. This is crazy. Make sure you like, subscribe, and trade and share. Let me see. Content live. Let me say this. Again. Let me see. This is fun. Why there should never be a draft in America again. I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It was up to 57. Now it's down to 27. It's gonna continue to dwindle just based off of past experiences. It's gonna continue to go down. Like done. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like. Make sure you subscribe and share. Dude, can you say that that's massive? Can you see all immigrant men of conscription age would have no choice if they make me boss? Okay. That's what I was going to talk about too. Conscription age. You have to be 18 for selective service. There's a roll of men. I just looked this up. The government has a list of men on a like a separate kind of reserve, not in the terms of reserves for the armed forces, but to be selected for the armed forces. They have a reserve of men already in there, and that is weird because why aren't women? Have they updated selective service? I just saw the line on here. Now it's down to 8. Wow, whoa, that was this is very sobering. It's gonna continue to go down. I don't think I'll see 58 again. But it got up there to 58, so it was a real party. That was a big party. But no, I sincerely disagree with conscription again in America. I think it's completely corrupt. Sky, can you say that's Matt saying you give me $10 and I'll say that word. I say that. We need them to look after the children. What are you talking about, champ? Salute to you though, sir. I know you're a sergeant, but we're civilians now. You're civilian now, right, champ? It was at the 57, and it's now in the 3. I love that rush. It's that rush. Like, you're definitely gonna get 100, views. Women are in the armed services. Women are already in the armed services. They're in at high levels. They're in the general field. There are multiple women in the general field across the branches. Not too many, but there still are. Been civilian for a decade. I've been civilian for 15, going on 16 years. It would be 15. It was 15 years and change. March 30 March 2009, I retired from the United States Marine Corps. And I didn't take. I'm trying not to laugh this episode, especially it's kind of serious. But I didn't take the GI Bill or the post 9/11. I was like, I'm good. School's not for me. I don't really like how schools run. How you have to do all this work and you're not getting paid for it. No thanks. I'm good. I don't know those essays and tests and no projects and labs. No, all that work and you're not getting paid for it. Forget that. If they want to volunteer, fine. Yeah, exactly. That's my whole point. Volunteer. Should be a voluntary army. Ayn Rand once said that about a volunteer military. She said, for one thing, it's a practical issue. This, on the surface, you shouldn't be selected for service that because it's a better way for volunteers to step up because they want to fight. They want to be in it. But somebody that doesn't want to fight or is ill-equipped in some capacity, they shouldn't be able to fight. They shouldn't be able to serve. On a moral case, it's your life. You have a right to your life. You have a right to your limbs. You have the right to your mind, to thinking, to being able to process thought, to being able to use your limbs that could be blown away. You have your legs blown off, or your arms, or your face half blown off, or some other terrible occurrence could actually happen. So that's the really sad part about all of this. It's very sad, very frustrating too, because it's like people on one hand want to say, oh, well, if we have more people in the military, we have more people to protect us and saying that. That's not a rational way of viewing the subject. Okay, champ saying a lot. Scott, I can't donate. Why can't you donate Sigma 3.0? Schooling for everyone. Glad you're honest, but feminine men on the other hand, need to be selected for a minimum of 2 years. Are you joking? Are you trying to be funny? What's blood onto conqueror if they are able to? What's time? What's time there? If we are conquered, limbs are the least of one's worries. Well, I said that. I think limbs should be a prime example of your worries. It's part of your life. It's part of your body, your whole entire system. It's very important. I don't think that the least of one's issues is primary. Why can't you donate, Sigma 3.0? He's saying Sky. What's up you not donating? Okay, you're serious. Good. You're serious. There's no button. See that down here? Down here? That's my Cash App. $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. Hit me up on my Cash App. Or unless you have Venmo or PayPal, do that too. If we are conquered, then why? What do you mean why? Why, Champfist? You need to give me $10. If you give me $10, I'll answer that question. An able-bodied man looking for other men to take care of them are not fit. I disagree. As long as they're able to fight, I don't care if you're gay and you don't want to disrupt the fabric of the society that you're going to be in the military. I have no problem with gay men in the military or lesbian women in the military. I talked about this a few days ago too. Bisexuals, transgender, I don't know. Maybe not transgender. I don't know about transgender really being in the military. I still have my qualms about that. I still have to think about that properly. I don't have a proper answer. It should be obvious, I know, but I'm just saying. Oh, Sigma 3.0 says. Champ says, I don't care of their sexuality. I don't care either, as long as they can fight. There's gay men that are like brolic and real stronger than, some straight men. It's down to 3. I love that. It was up to 57. Now it's down to 3. I love that. I don't know how that's the algorithm God. That's the God of algorithm. That's the algorithm God. We're from 57 to 2. Try not to laugh. Try not to laugh. But I thought that was funny. I picked up some subscribers though. Picked up some subscribers. I'm almost at 900. So I'm getting close. Sigma saying they'll be right back. All right, in that meantime, okay, so you have the New Orleans killer. He probably wanted to die by suicide. Initially, he said he wanted to die, kill his family and friends and people close to him. Then he said, no, that wouldn't make as much sense as killing the people, the disbelievers. He said, that's, I think, is a quote. So that just explains, the rationale or the limited rationale of what he planned to do. How evil and vicious and disgusting his plans were, and the same thing with the Tesla truck bomber. He only killed himself, but who else was involved? Was this a lone attack? Was this some reports are saying that he didn't act alone, that there were more people that were involved. This is very sad. This brought me back to 2013 with the Boston Marathon bombing, and of course September 11, 2001, which was on a way bigger scale, huge scale, tremendous scale. Not trying to diminish these horrific acts of violence and force against otherwise innocent people. But I'm just giving you context. It's the same ideology. It's the same ideology. Islamic totalitarianism. That's what we are supposed to be fighting. Islamic totalitarianism. It's a lot of words. That's a big word, but it essentially means, Sharia law over all the lands of the world. That's what totalitarianism really means Islamically. It means like the entire world is governed under Islamic law. That's their aim, and if they can kill as many people as possible, and disrupt ideals that we hold dear, that's their plan. That's their whole goal and modus operandi. So let me say this. This show is brought to you by Lifestrong Apparel, LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. Go on there. My main man Peng has a ride share, dog sitting, dog treats, raw sea moss, and sea moss gel. If you go to the site and you type in when you purchase your items, make sure you put in the code Skyler10, 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 and you get 10% off all your purchases. So hit up lifestrongapparel.com and you will be happy for doing so. And tell them that the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. Learn nothing. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And we keep inviting him here. It's not even that we keep inviting him here. I welcome everybody. We just need to be stronger and have strength to prevent these things from occurring. That's what we should be able to do. I salute. Thank you, Demon. I salute. Rob 30ish is in the building. He's gonna have a problem. Champfist, I don't learn from 9/11. You don't want Champfist. What is it that you don't? I think certain people should be barred from this country. I agree to an extent. We have to look at percentages, though. The percentage of people that want to come in here to disrupt, destroy, disrupt, damage, and destroy are very scant. If you look at the number of people that want to come in here to make a better life for themselves, have a career, have romantic relationships, have a family, all of that's totally high. That's way up in the stratosphere. Most people want to get here to work the worst jobs so they can pay for their children's college degree, so they can move up the ladder of success and financial way, and also through societal means. Certain people, he says, okay. Lil Bro has been yapping for a reason, for respect. I don't know, are you talking about me? I appreciate it. I don't give a damn. These chaos agents are intolerable. I still hold on to the idea and the belief that the person that's illegal, quote unquote, that comes over to across the border, that finds work, finds what they clean in hotels, or they built on a construction site, and they're standing outside of Home Depot waiting for a contractor to come by. That is beautiful to me. They're trying to make the best of the worst situation possible. So I salute them. I definitely agree with that. But of course, we have to safeguard the country from people with contagious diseases, from people that want to be terrorists or gangsters or nefarious agents that want to just, like I said, disrupt, damage, and destroy. But the irony is, the people that were born in this country are the ones that did the worst damage. I'll chop up his name. So let me see. I think it's Livelsberger. Livelsberger and Jabbar are both United States citizens. They grew up in America. They grew up in America. Born here and raised here. So here we go, starting off the year with terrorist attacks. So I'm looking at the suspect, Shamsuddin Bahar Jabbar. I said Jabba before. I was saying Jabba the Hutt. I don't know why. I was saying Jabbar. But he was a 42-year-old American citizen born in Texas who lived in a Houston neighborhood in northern Harris County at the time of the attack and was a former resident of Beaumont. He served in the U.S. Army for 10 years as a human resources specialist and an information technology specialist, and was deployed to Afghanistan in 2009, rising to the rank of staff sergeant. He was honorably discharged. He attended Georgia State University from 2015 to 2017. He had a misdemeanor for a minor theft and a 2005 arrest for driving with an invalid license. He said he converted to Islam at a young age. It's crazy. It's crazy. He wanted to have, this is it, Doctor, Mr. Trump. This is what you're inheriting again. Have you seen these people supporting Gaza after blasting Israel? They aren't on my radar at the moment. Mexicans are cool. I'm talking about those Islam guys. Yeah, I'm talking about Islam guys as well. But he wasn't an Arab. He is an American. He was an American citizen through and through, born in Texas. Jabbar. And let me see where I'm looking up. Livelsburg. Back. He was in the army in Livelsburg. Let me see. It says Livelsburg was approved leave at time. He was an active member of the Army, the United States Army. I'm still trying to find out where he lived, where he grew up. Not sure. But he was the only one that died. See, this is the thing what happened with Jabbar. He wanted death by suicide. He wanted suicide by cops. Instead of just, I don't know, taking pills or, that's like the clean way to do it. Take pills and alcohol and just die that way. But, there should be a set, specific way of dispatching people, even if they're just feeling like they don't want to live. If they want to live. He was not an Arab. He was an American. I don't know where the boy in Vegas was from. I'm looking for that now. Facts, no problem. They're with the guys outside of Home Depot, but not certain peoples born here or abroad. Look at him. Go back to Texas already in the house. Salute to Texas. Appreciate it. I had 57 people in here. It was a party. He was activated. 16 times pills. Well, 15 pills, really. What we talking about today? You know the rules, Texas. You don't have a wrench, so that's $10 if you want me to answer your question. It's a 10-piece. Everybody's got a question now. I don't understand the internet. I had a whole show for 4 hours. I think I answered 6 questions. It's crazy. Now everybody wants to ask a question, and they wonder why they got to pay $10. Ask in the chat, not you. All right, salute, Texas. Just make sure. Well, address the room. Don't just say a blanket question. Hey, what are we talking about today? Ask the room. Say room or sky chat. What's going on? Or don't assume what? Assume what? Chan Fisk is laughing at my dumb ass, apparently. Anything. Okay. Where have I assumed anything? Please point me out. My dumb ass might have assumed something. What am I assuming? So these attacks seem to be unrelated completely, but they have overlapping ideas embedded in them. They're both Army veterans or Army, I guess you can say, active Army soldiers. One was an active Army soldier. The other one was, uh, yeah, goofy impression there. But the other was a retired uh, Army veteran, twice divorced, real estate license expired in 2023, died in shootout with police. Again, he wanted to die by suicide by cops, suicide by police. Why didn't he just take pills and some Jack Daniels and end it? I mean, it's sad. I mean, just for right now. I mean, in the future, there should be boards of esteemed doctors that can get in people's heads and psychologize, and definitely understand. And they're 18 years old, and if they can't get everything together, if they're absolutely at the end of their rope, they don't have anything left, the tank is empty, they should have lethal injection. 17 or 18 years of age. That's kind of young, but I think where you start off as an adulthood. If you're, I mean, younger people younger than 18, 17 years. Look at the Columbine shooters. They were what, 17, maybe 17 or 16, and they were killed, and many more. A few more people have been killed by police in ensuing years. What is this 16X pills? What is? I don't take 16X pills. What are you talking about? Fort Bragg. Yeah, that was part of the investigation, Fort Bragg. 5 people in here. There were 57 people in here. I love how this algorithm works. It's crazy. 57 people just jumped up in here. Then they go away. But I have my base. Assisted suicide at 17 is a crazy suggestion. Well, if you got a 17-year-old that says, I want to, go up into a skyscraper and just unload a AK-47, or if I want to drive my Ram truck into a bunch of pedestrians that are reveling in the new year, I say lethal injection. Don't kill 10, 15 people and say, oh, well, he had problems, he had issues. Okay, he had those problems and issues, but y'all should have stopped him ahead of time. He was the issue. He was the problem. He was probably the one that, was the one that was the issue to begin with, to start with. I think assisted suicide at 17 will be very beneficial to some people. Some people are severely depressed even at 16, 17 years old. It should be an option, but I said, super, doctors, brilliant minds, people that have care, deal with suicides, have, statistics on suicidal behavior and everything like that. They should be called in at the exact moment or whenever somebody's listening. The late, great Nikki Giovanni, she just died last year. She worked at Virginia Tech. She was the teacher to the student who went on the rampage and killed, 23 people or something like that at Virginia Tech. She knew ahead of time. She was like, get him out of my class or I will send in my resignation papers. She didn't even think he was going to be a menace, in a sense. She just knew that he had some serious issues based on his writing, based on his, I guess he had a manifesto or something like that. But his writings displayed something that was more nefarious and more malicious than most people would see. So, and what was he, like 21, 22 maybe? And he shot up a whole college. And they have to remember that forever. I remember watching it live. I watched it live on YouTube. It was crazy. Back in 2007. I watched most of it live happening. 3 people in here. Try not to laugh, but I just think that's hilarious. The algorithm gods just give it and take it away. Back to 4. Okay, we got 4 people in here now. But back to the thing. But back to my whole thing about conscription. Conscription or the draft should never again go back to go be on America's mind. We have selective service. Selective service still technically gathers. You know, it's weird too because it said by the time you're 18, you have to say it, but it says men between the ages of 18 and 25 have to register. And if you don't register, you don't get benefits and opportunities. What benefits and what opportunities? What are you talking about? You don't go to jail. You don't go, there's no fine or anything against it, but you lose out on benefits and opportunities. I don't know what these benefits and opportunities are. It's very vague. It's extremely vague. But let's get those subscriptions up. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those shares. I want to give my next sponsor some time, Bayha Jackson. He is a connoisseur of certain beer that's near beer or non-alcoholic. He is a man that puts sardines on the grill. He puts fried chicken on the grill. Well, I don't know if fried on the grill, but he makes fried chicken. And of course, he talks about female strippers. So if you like any or all of those things, check out Bayha Jackson at BeeJackson 5478 on YouTube. And you have to remember, he's the young version of Doughboy in the film Boys in the Hood. So check him out and make sure he's great. You haven't tried near beer is disgusting. You haven't tried Heineken. Try Heineken's near non-alcoholic beer. It is excellent. I thought, O'Doul's is trash. O'Doul's is horrible. I hope they're not going to sponsor me or tear me down. But near beer is disgusting. No point. Well, I like to pair beer. I love the taste of beer with like fish, chicken, stuff like that. It's good. It's a good pairing. Just the flavor of it. Of course, you're not gonna get the feeling. You're not gonna get the buzz or the warm and toasty feeling from near beer, obviously. But you can enjoy it nonetheless. So he has 132 subscribers. Let's make sure he gets to 150 subscribers by the 15th. I think we can do that. Subscribe to his channel. But yeah, draft in America, again, like we had the draft for many years. Many years we had the draft. I don't even know how it started. I don't know where it started. I didn't do that much research, to be honest. Let's see, conscription in America. We're going to find out. That's what it was. It was the Civil War. The U.S. has conscription in 6 major wars, including the American Revolution, the Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam War. The first peacetime use of the draft was in 1940, when the U.S. was preparing for World War II. The draft ended in 1973 when the U.S. moved to an all-volunteer military. That's what I'm shouting out from the rooftops. All-volunteer military, and it stay that way. Current status. The U.S. still requires all male, is what I'm talking about, all male U.S. citizens and male immigrants to register with the Selective Service System, SSS, between the ages of 18 and 25. This is a contingency plan, and the draft can only be authorized by Congress and the President in the event of a national emergency, which I thought was going to happen with September 11, 2001. That seems like a national emergency. That seemed like it would have been one of the times. They surprised me. Registration. The Triple S uses a lottery system to determine the order in which individuals are called to report for induction. The lottery randomly draws birthdays and numbers, with the first to receive orders being those whose 20th birthday falls during the year of the lottery. Consequences of not registering. Listen to this. This is how this goes. Failure to register can result in denial of many federal services, including federal health care programs, okay, citizenship, okay, federal financial aid grants or loans, employment by the federal government, admission to public colleges or universities, and in some states, a driver's license. Jeez, you can't even get a driver's license. What are you going to do? You can't even drive. Jesus, they didn't give me that much information. I'm glad I got that, because it just said loss of opportunities and benefits. Those are your opportunities and benefits. But as I've said, I mean, this ties into the military itself. I mean, they always say, you'll hear on the TV, in various ads and spots, they'll say, if you're having suicidal thoughts, if you're having thoughts of harming yourself, what about homicidal thoughts? What about thoughts of harming other people? They never say that. You ever notice that? They never say, oh, well, if you're thinking about harming other people, then you should be, definitely checked out. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's how vicious this whole thing is. It's how evil it is. When somebody has the wherewithal, they have weapons and a vehicle or explosives, whatever the case may be, that's serious. That should be looked at as a prime example of being able to show people that it's a very grave situation. Stud, hello. X Demon, hi, hello. Where are my cash apps? $5 minimum if you just want to give money. If you give me $5, that's cool. If you give me $4, $4.99, it's going right back to you. And I said, I'm trying to tie a lot of things together. I'm trying to tie conscription, because I think that'll make it even worse. There'll be more people that will be trained for that'll be, they could be serial. What's to stop a serial? If everybody's in the military, somebody's going to be a terrorist, of course, as we've seen before. There was a guy in 2009 who shot up one of the army installations. I'm gonna look that up. Nidal Hassan. The Nidal Hassan issue. 14 deaths. 33 injured, including the perpetrator. So I think he's still alive. There was a trial. It cost almost $5 million, the largest expense being transportation, followed by expert witness fees. Conviction and sentencing. Hassan was convicted on all charges after the jury deliberated. I'm talking about the 2009 shooting on what is this? Fort Hood in Texas. So this is very serious. It's all Islamic totalitarianism. I'm tying everything together. I'm tying conscription, Islamic totalitarianism. I'm tying, all these various attacks. Kids unaliving themselves with assistance before a crime is crazy. Suggest to us, please, when should the government help unalive potential terrorists? Perhaps folks who are on that path should serve. As I said many times before, the best psychologists and psychiatrists should step in, make a measured document, draw up, guidelines and questions and various ways of expressing whether this person should be unalived or not. Should, as we say, should have themselves killed, to have them commit suicide, essentially, at that young age, especially. King, salute. Happy New Year, sir. It's been a minute. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody else, but I had to say Happy New Year to King. He's a good guy. Can they serve? Who can whom serve? And you owe me $10, by the way, Rod 30. But I want to know what you mean. Same to you. Much respect. Respect to you, King. Respect to you. Hi, Sigma 3.0. When are you going to send me that donation? I need that donation. Hello? Yeah, I see you, Sigma 3.0. Hello. I'm not your bro, but you can give me at least $10, $20 if you want to call me bro. You have to give me at least $50. I tried to donate to you, but it said error. Bull. I'm calling bull. What do you want to do? PayPal? I'll do PayPal if you don't have Cash App. You have PayPal or Venmo? I'll do those. So, Islamic totalitarianism is for Jabbar and Hassan and other people like that want to wreak havoc across this country. That is very terrible to me. It's very sad. Can the kids that want to unalive other people serve in the military? Well, Rob, if you want that question answered, you gotta give me $10. You know that, right? Be right back. All right. Are they already serving? Another. What do you want? 2-piece? You got $20 on it? Trying to put $20? So, like I said, the conscription or the draft, I'll never forget. Man in Omaha, Nebraska, I was visiting people for a funeral in Omaha. One of the ladies of the church had passed. The first lady, I was just in a hotel. I was in a hotel, and I just was going through, getting some water and lemon. You know how they put the lemons and the limes and the orange, the citrus, and the water. And I was just getting some water, and we got to talking. I think I had my Marine Corps hat on or something like that. He was like, "Oh, you're in the Marines?" I was like, "Yes, I'm a Marine." And he's just like, "Yeah, I think everybody should be in the military. Everybody should serve." I was just like, "Okay." I didn't get into it. I didn't fight him. I didn't say, "Why'd you think that?" I just said, "Okay." Because people are going to be entitled to their own opinions. They have freedom of speech. This is the United States of America, of course. So $20, which is $1.20 is really it. I'll cam up. You can't cam up. I'm on a mobile. What are you talking about? I don't even have a phone system. I'm doing the vertical because I get as many views as possible from the very start. I go up to 57. I'm trying to see if it can go up to like 20,000 or 50,000 people in here at one time, and then it just dissipates. It goes all the way down to 2, 1. It didn't go down to 0 yet today, but it wouldn't surprise me. Sigma 3.0, are you okay? Hi again for the 30th time. We in here. Oh, Kazai, I see you, girl. Salute to you. Happy New Year again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, why can't we just say it's you know what? Again, you're saying 2 questions now. I can't say that because you'd have to pay me the money. You pay me money and then I'll say it. That's how this works, dude. Just say nigger. Just say nigger. Put ninja in there. You have to put ninja. I think you can put NIGGA, but I would say if this was a better world, you can put NIGGER. No. Okay, then you don't have to be here. Who's gonna tell them? Cause I appreciate your donations. You're very generous with your donations. I appreciate it. Appreciate all that you do. Thank you very much. So we have conscription or the draft put together. We have conscription or the draft just put down just a little bit. We have both of them put together. Well, they're the same thing, conscription and the draft, along with the ideas of the Islamic totalitarianism. That is our fight. That is the main fight of all that we do. Is Islamic totalitarianism. That is what is corrupting everything and within our social fabric in the United States of America, in the West. I mean, in the West at large. There was Spain that was attacked. Britain was attacked. Multiple places were attacked in the Western world ever since September 11, 2001. But people like I'm reading a nonfiction book called Mayhem, talking about the Boston Marathon bombings, and it is very incisive and very descriptive of the Tsarnaevs and how they're radicalized and they're part of the Islamic kind of ideal. This is all trying to scare us, and the sad, scary irony is that the people that are supposed to protect us, the people in the military, people in the army and other branches, are the ones that are doing the most harm. It's the sick, twisted irony. No, you didn't. Wow, Sigma's saying a lot. I appreciate you, sir. Salute. Okay, this time I'll donate to you. Yeah, I just donate to you. Dude, I just donate to you. Let me make 100% sure, because I think you're full of it. What'd you donate to? Dude, Sigma, dude. What'd you donate to? To what did you donate? PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo? I don't know. It's goofy. But I like this. This is fun. I mean, it's a serious situation, but I enjoy doing my show. I get to explore these ideas that I wouldn't have been able to get out to other people. They could tell other people and more people. By the way, I don't need it on Venmo. Wow, that was some choppy English right there, but all right. 7 people, 14 likes. Not bad. Not mad. Didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I did. Got less than 10 minutes left. Let me say my last sponsor. If I can find him. Here he is. Dot Focus. DOTFOCUS_. He has 96 subscribers. Let's get him to at least 110 subscribers by the 15th. He has Call of Duty. He does a lot of work on the digital sphere. There's a lot of work within for making various games, Call of Duty and different things like that. I think people in servers should be able to have access to streaming services like YouTube for free. At whose expense, Rob? At whose expense? All right. Dude, I said to you, I put on Venmo. I don't know. How much did you put on Venmo, dude? I'm not your dude, by the way. You're doing a lot of dudes. I was okay with it at the beginning, but you're doing a lot of dudes. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Okay, but why are you forcing a private organization to do something? They should do it if they want to, if they feel like it, if they have the discretion, but they shouldn't be obligated to it. I don't think so. You put it on Venmo. Okay, I'm gonna go on Venmo. Okay, but again, .focus, DOTFOCUS_. That's his @ on YouTube. .focus. All right. Venmo. Oh, I don't remember what this is. Oh, Lord. This is going to be nasty. Oh, God. This is going to be nasty. Forgot password. I'm trying to go through this right now. I'll do that later. Hit me up on Cash App. Forget Venmo. Hit me up on Cash App. I paid you on Venmo. Okay. Can't come up. Come on, brother. I'm not your brother. You two should gave free access for those in service. Straight up. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with private organization. Maybe the government could do that, but I don't think the government should do it either. It should be a free system just like anybody else, any other citizen. Unless they chose to do it. If they had the discretion, like I said, if they wanted to do it, then that'd be cool, but I don't think it should be forced. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Great segment, but I don't believe you. You need more people. Why didn't you try to do my Cash App? Why don't you do my Cash App? I don't understand. And he's coming with that brother stuff. No, okay. No. Doesn't hurt me. No skin off my nose. All right, so conscription, the draft, it should never be reinstalled. The military should do. I mean, I remember when I was going to the Marines, it took the whole day plus another day. Like, it takes a whole day when you're in a recruiter's office. Then it takes a whole another few hours when you're at MEPS, which is military entry. Military entry. Entrance processing station, MEPS. And it just took, they run through your whole life. You're literally signing your life away. From then on, you're forever, touched by the blood of millions of people that came before you in this country. You're entwined. You're or intertwined, I think is the best way to say it. I sent a Venmo also. Oh, you're full. Everybody's full of it now. Did you forget your password like you forgot? YouTube is free for those in sure. That was cute. That was cute, Rob. You didn't send a Venmo, and YouTube doesn't have to pay service members. That's just the facts. Why don't you pay? Why don't you form your own company, make billions of dollars, and pay out to service members? What's stopping you? Oh. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would say we're gonna be mumbling and fumbling. Why don't you start your own version of YouTube? Make make all kinds of money, and then you can give away your services to service members. Just saying. You mean I will? Okay, you will. You know you won't. Don't ever come on my show saying, yo, I got you. On Friday I get paid. I got you, son. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got you. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna let you hold something. I'm gonna get you some racks up. I'm gonna make sure your commissary's full. All goofiness. You mean I will? Yeah, okay. You will. All right, so I sent them. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, but I'm waiting for that, Rob. Why not? Why don't you start your own YouTube version? YouTube, a streaming service and a content creation service. What's stopping you? Oh, well, I was just saying for YouTube. I wasn't saying for me. I was just blowing smoke. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, right? But yes, Islamic totalitarianism, irrationality, unselfishness. These are examples of selflessness. These are examples of altruism, of irrationality. This is all unselfish. This is anti-life, anti-mind, anti-reason. This is unselfishness. All of this, the whole display, from the idea of the bomber, well, the person from Jabbar who ran he ran the truck into the crowd of people, to Livelsberger, who blew up the car, the Cybertruck. It's all tied to the same ideals. It's all tied to the same ideas. There are parallels and there are overlapping information. We have Army, veterans and people that were active. Livelsberger was active, but Jabbar was retired. So I'm not blaming the Army. It's obviously not the Army's fault. What we need to do is have greater screening of people, because they want to infiltrate the military. They want to infiltrate, our systems. Like, this isn't like Eric Snowden, who wasn't perfect, but he had the right idea of saying, hey, government's looking at y'all calls, government looking at y'all records, the government looking at all y'all's information. Now I'm saying for the Manning case. I can't remember what was his first name. Chelsea Manning was formerly criminal penalty, 35 years imprisonment. That's facts. Was Bradley Edward Manning. She was born that. But yeah, so I want to thank everybody that came through. I want to thank the rush of people that brought my numbers up to 57. So I'm at the triple digits. I think 3 days in a row, something like that, or four, or more than triple digits. At least 3 digits, maybe 4 digits. Trying to get to 78 digits, or 7 to 8 digits at least a day, something like that. See if we can do that. But I appreciate you. Thank you all. I will see you sometime tomorrow. Take care.